Hey guys, just under my workbench here, thinking about a problem I'm having with my 3D printer. Let's try and fix it. Okay, so I was trying to print some stuff and I'm having this issue here. It's like, you know, weak under extrusion. It's the conclusion I came to. Through my research, I found out that I needed this part. This plastic piece right here, this is the extruder that feeds the filament down. This little thing turns. Well, I don't think it's got a very good grip on it. I suspect that this plastic piece is cracked because that is what everybody else says on YouTube. So anyways, so I'm gonna try my hand at repairing that. I hope that is the problem. Either way, it's a good upgrade. It's only 10 bucks. So let's get to it. All right, so I just removed the filament and set off to take off the broken extruder, remove the Bolin tube, I believe it's called. I might be wrong about that, but that is the tube that the filament feeds through. And then it's as simple as unplugging the extruder motor and remove a few screws. Very straightforward, easy process. I think anybody could do this, especially if you put your printer together to begin with. You can definitely replace this part. So I don't know if you can see this now, but there's definitely a crack piece. Let's see if we can see it better from the bottom. Oh yeah, you can see how this is cracked. So that is the reason why I was getting under extrusion. I'm very excited to have this upgraded anyway. I think there's also another problem with this piece that they've solved by putting this metal sleeve in here, but I guess in past models this would melt after a few weeks of using it. Anywho, let's keep going. So now I just removed the remaining screws holding this in. So this last screw is also the only screw holding on this motor. So it's good practice to be holding that as you take it out. And there we go. All right, so I open up the package and I like to just lay everything out and get a good look at it, try to understand what I'm looking at, make sure everything is there. And this was as easy as just putting it back on the same way I took it off. The only thing I wasn't able to do is on the motor itself, on the shaft of the motor, there's a knurled brass piece that grips the filament on the other side of the handle from the extruder. And this package came with a replacement for that, but I couldn't get it off. And then I didn't want to damage it trying to get it off because I'm notorious for doing that. You know, I'll like start trying to take something off or repair something or like get a screw off and I can't, and then I get extra frustrated until, you know, fast forward, it's broken. So anyways, as you can see, I'm just putting in everything on the new part the way I see it on the old one, and then it's just a matter of reassembling it the same way it came off. I didn't tighten anything too tight either. I made sure everything was nice and snug. Again, I'm pretty notorious for like over tightening things to the point where they don't even work anymore. So here I just begin the process of screwing everything back in the reverse order that I took it off. This particular screw with that little bushing right there it was hard to get going. It was hard to get it seated at first. And I seated it at first and then I took it back off because I saw the replacement part of that brass piece there. And so I took it back off, and I think this is the second time I'm putting it on. And it actually went on smoother the second time. So practice makes perfect. As you'll see, I definitely ended up having some issues with this at first, and I had to troubleshoot and tried several different things, and let's see how it unfolds. All right, so I got that switched out. Now I need to level the bed and try to print again. I'm pretty sure that was the issue since we found the crack, and I'm very excited to get back to printing. Here we go. So here I was just heating up the nozzle to load the filament back into the extruder, and I was using PLA, so 205 or so degrees, and there it is pooping out. Before most prints, I clean the surface with isopropyl alcohol, and that has worked very well for me as far as adhesion goes. So if I'm having problems with it adhering, then it's normally a leveling issue. So I just make a few adjustments, and as you'll see here, none of those things were working. So I was gonna fiddle with this to figure out what it is. Maybe I need to level the bed? I don't know. I mean, what could possibly be going wrong here? Still not working. Try again. Still not working. I just realized I didn't put these two screws back in. I've been having problems. I'm sure that's what it is. Let's check that out. So now I figured it out and I screwed these in, and I'm so happy I did. I was so happy. All right, let's see how she does now. Stupid! I'm looking very close.
All right, so this looks pretty good to me. Let's take a closer look. Let's check back in a couple hours and see what it looks like. All right, just checking in. These are looking great. They feel sturdy. They're extruded. Definitely solved the problem. Very exciting. Now we can move forward. All right, here we are. Came just in time. Looks like we're just now finishing up here. Looks great. There you go. There's a good shot of the... Yeah. So this thing, once I got the screws in that I missed, it works great. So here's the finished on the build plate. I'm just gonna pop this off. These are mounts to hold mount an Oculus Quest and the controllers on the wall. Let me get this off. So you can see this is just, it wasn't working. Also, better example, the layers just weren't sticking. There was poor adhesion versus this, which is solid. I just gotta clip these out. Supports for this, where the screws go to mount it. I think there's also a template you can print off for these to help hang them up. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description for these if anybody's actually interested in printing these themselves, but yeah. Anyways, super satisfied with the upgrade / repair. I will leave a link in the description for that particular upgrade, and it was only 10 bucks, and I would say it's definitely worth it. Even if you just bought or just buying an Ender-3, I would suggest just go ahead and ordering that upgrade as well, because from what I've been reading and watching on YouTube, that part, the plastic one, it fails within a few weeks of actual use. So yeah, sweet. Let's see what else we can make. Good morning. Here's another, you don't know it's morning. Okay, it's morning. Hey, it's morning. Good morning. Okay. So here's another print that I did just to make sure that we're all set. And this looks great. It's a card holder for some game for my buddy Chris. And I don't know anything about this game. It's called Arkham Horror. Yeah, looks great. Hey guys, thanks for watching. You can check out some of my other videos if you like, and you can also like and subscribe or dislike, unsubscribe. You know, take action. It'll help me grow the channel, which I'm trying to do, and I really appreciate you. Bye!